Hello! This video is a guide to using the Audio Importer, a web-based app which you can use to send audio files from your computer to Dreams. Use it to make your own instruments and sound effects, or add your own voice to your Dreams creations. Let me show you a few examples. Before you start, run Dreams on your console and open a new blank scene. Now, on your computer, open a browser and sign in to the InDreams website. The URL is indreams.me. Once you've signed into indreams.me, click on your Profile section. You should see an Audio Importer option. Click on that. Or you can go straight there by entering indreams.me/import/audio in the address bar. The first screen is for adding audio to the importer. You can drag and drop WAV files onto it. Use the different coloured panels for different types of audio content. The Instruments panel is for tuned recordings, which will become Dreams instruments, recorded notes of a piano, for example. The other panels offer sound effects or voiceover. You can also use the mic button to add audio straight from an audio source. This records audio from the default input on your computer. Let's try that first to give us a quick example to play with. I press it to start recording, and again to stop. Once we've added an audio file, the waveform display appears. The top display shows the whole waveform. The bottom shows a zoomed-in view of the start and the end of the audio slice we've selected. Right now there's only one slice, which is the entire file. We can edit the file by double-clicking on it. If I do that at the start and the end, we now have 3 slices. We can also edit by dragging the sliders that are under the waveform display. The Drag to Trim Silence button removes quiet parts, and the Drag to Cut into Beats button cuts the audio where there are sudden loud sounds or sudden changes in pitch. Let's select a slice. You can do more precise editing by using the bottom waveform panel. Notice these lines. Those are showing you what the bottom part is looking at. It's zoomed right into the beginning and the end of the file. If I hover over this and use the mouse wheel, I can zoom in and out. If I click and drag, you can see the edit point moving. This is how we edit the slices precisely. We can also zoom in and out of the top display using the mouse wheel. Let's cut this into some more slices. Double-click to add an edit. I can switch between the slices using the arrow keys. Let's delete the empty ones. Use the arrow keys to select them and press the delete key on the keyboard. We can add fade-ins and outs to the slices. Once you hit Send to Console, these can't be changed in Dreams. To add fades, click and drag on the top left or top right corners. You can change the shape of the fade by dragging up or down on the top border of the fade area. You can select multiple slices using Shift-click. Let's do that now to add fades to the remaining slices. We can adjust the volume of slices by dragging the central area up or down. Press Escape to deselect all slices. As well as using the zoomed-in display on the lower half of the screen, you can also grab and move the edges. If you make a mistake, use Ctrl-Z to undo it. Before we hit the Import button, a word about audio limits. There are limits on how much audio you can import into Dreams. You can see how much of your daily limit you've used here. When you hit the Send to Console button, your allowance is reduced. Here you can see I want to send 10 seconds of audio. However, I've reached my limit for today. But I can reduce the amount used by trimming the existing slices or removing some. If your allowance does run out, don't worry, it will reset tomorrow. OK, now we are ready to import. Hit the Send to Console button. The audio will take a little while to upload, and then it will appear on the tip of your IMP. Stamp it down, then hover over it, hold the L1 button and press X to open the slice mapper. Your slices are here, ready to set up for Dream's playback. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Like and subscribe for more Dreams videos.